this one. There's no cure for 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 this one. This one. This one. This one. There's no cure for this one.
Hello everyone, I'm Tony Doherty and welcome to another great week of Max's Muscle TV. Tonight's show is chock full of great segments as tonight we take you through the third and final part of our training plan when we tackle our advanced training routine. And Freddie and Pete tackle the best post-workout options in this week's nutrition segment. First up though, tonight's guest trainers Luke McNally and Christos Thomas are going to take you through a system called German volume training. It's hardcore, it's heavy, but it's reasonably simple. Achtung, baby! Over to you, boys.
I'm Luke McNally, 27 years old. I've been training for about 9 years, competing for about 6.
Chris Thomas, I'm 39 years old. I've been competing for the last 5 or 6 years. Been training for about 15.
Today we're going to do something a little bit different. It's actually quite an old training system. It's called German volume training, which consists of 10 reps of a certain exercise for a body part, followed by another body part, and the rotation is based on hitting each body part twice over 10 days. This type of training is designed to build size and strength, but predominantly it's for building muscle mass. The good thing about this training system is that it can be used by both beginners and advanced because it's so simple in that it's only one exercise per body part. It's quite simple for a beginner to follow, but the intensity of it by having 10 sets with one minute's rest in between makes it a good training system for advanced athletes and bodybuilders as well. This kind of training is important that we keep a logbook so we know that we're beating our lifts each week. It's only one exercise. We're shooting for 10 reps for 10 sets. Very strict form, so we only record a rep that's been completed in its entire range of movement. 1 minute rest interval, so the actual training is quite intense. The weight that we use doesn't change for the entire 10 sets. Once you can complete 10 sets for 10 reps, you increase the weight by 5 to 6%. With the German volume training routine, you can choose any sort of compound exercise that's going to, basically what I call the meat and potato exercises. So for arms, you're going to choose heavy barbell rows or skull crushers. You're not going to do things like kickbacks or very isolated movements. Today is going to be a back and chest workout. The first exercise we're going to do will be a back movement. We've picked a underhand lat pull down, which is going to help hypertrophy the lower lats. The form with German volume training is very, very strict. We're shooting for a 4-second eccentric movement and then followed by an explosive 1-second concentric movement. The problem a lot of people make is the first few sets usually feel really simple because you're picking a weight that you can do for about 20 reps. So the first 2 or 3 sets, you normally get through no trouble. Once you start to get 6, 7, 8 sets, it's when the accumulative fatigue really starts to set in. First exercise done, so that's back done for this week in terms of our recorded lift.
That's pretty tough. Yeah.
Our second exercise is going to be what I call an in and out press, which basically is a very slight incline pressing movement with dumbbells, starting in a neutral position. As we come up, we're twisting them, which a lot of bodybuilders have problems with external rotators. I've got a bad shoulder myself, Chris does as well. This movement brings the external rotation of the shoulder into the movement, so it helps us keep those external rotators strong. With the chest movement, it's again a 3 to 4 second eccentric movement followed by an explosive concentric movement. Basically it's slow coming down and explosive as fast as you can going up. By about
Well, about set 6, you're really starting to feel it, and those last couple are really, really tough.
Rest intervals with the chest movement are the same for the back movements, it's exactly 60 seconds rest. I prefer dumbbell, Chris does as well, because again we've both got shoulder problems. Using dumbbells helps us move through our range of motion a lot more naturally than a fixed bar or machine. There's no spotting in German volume training. You've got to be as many clean reps as you can get. If you've got a spot, you don't know how much they've assisted you, so it's as many clean reps as you can get. That's why we log it, and next week you got to beat it. I just completed my 10 sets. I got 10 on all of them, so next week I'm going to bump up the weight just to slide them out. Chris got 8 reps on those last few sets, so next week he's going to try and beat that, get 9 or 10 all the way through. After you've completed your 10 sets of 10 with your 2 recorded exercises, you move on and do another exercise for back and another exercise for chest. Today we've chosen to do a incline dumbbell row for our back, and then finishing off with some dumbbell flies for chest. With the incline dumbbell row, it's slow down, power up, but it's as opposed to doing 10 sets again, this is a support movement. We're just going to do 3 sets for about 12 to 15 reps. Our final exercise will be a flat dumbbell fly, slow down, explode up again, 12 to 15 reps for 3 sets. We're going to choose a weight that will basically take us to failure for those 3 sets. That's all, that's done. Back and chest, at least for 5 days. This type of program we're doing each body part twice in 10 days. So it's over a 5-day split, so we'll hit chest and back in 5 days time.
Large pump, mate, very tired. So all in all, glad we've done it, but glad it's over as well. Well done, mate.